What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting from the D, and I just came across this situation that just now wrapped up. It happened in Las Vegas at a 7-Eleven. The security guard there shot and killed somebody for some COVID protocol stuff, man. Do y'all remember how goofy people was acting over COVID, putting up plastic barriers that were pointless? You had to wear the mask. The mask was pointless. Yes, the mask was pointless. Okay, the mask was pointless. If you could smell something through the mask was pointless. But it was making all this stuff. I remember in airports you had to stand 6 feet apart just for you guys to be packed into the airplane like sardines. It was such silly time, man. I will never forget that time of my life, and not for any good reasons. But you have a woman, security guard, Kagia Mitchell. She was a security guard at a 7-Eleven. They were letting in a few people at a time. The guy got frustrated, went in. She grabs him up. And what is it about security guards and being so power hungry? I mean, I've seen so many bad situations over some security guard that's on some top flight stuff. She grabs him up as if she can actually whoop him. I mean, just going way overboard. And then she pulls out her pistol. She like shoves him out the door. When they get outside the door, she's still pointing her gun at him. He slaps the gun away. She points it at him again. He slaps it away again. And then she shoots him. So there's a few things wrong here with this situation, aside from the whole COVID protocol thing. Her gun never should have been drawn in the first place. You're dealing with an unarmed man. Him just getting impatient and coming into the store, he's not in there to rob the place. He's in there to buy something. So as frustrated as that may be, that does not warrant you drawing a firearm. And then now that he's outside of the store, she still has it and is brandishing it and pointing it at him. And he, understandably so, slaps it away because he doesn't want a gun in his damn face. So then she shoots him. The only thing worse, in my opinion, than some security guard on a power trip is a female security guard on a power trip, because logic and reasoning goes to the wind. They're overly emotional. Listen, y'all gonna hate me for saying this, but whatever. Certain jobs I don't think women have any business being in. I don't think women have any business being a security guard. I don't think women have any business being in the Army. I don't think women have any business being police officers at all. A woman police officer can't subdue anybody. All you can do is get the crap kicked out of you and then draw your firearm. When it's a woman, the perp is more likely to respond with violence. When it's a man, they're less likely to. And then they expect the criminal to have this honor code of, oh, I shouldn't kick the crap out of her because it's a woman. No, they're the criminal. They're going to break the law or whatever, so they don't care about you being a woman. I've seen so many instances of a female cop getting the living crap kicked out of her because she wants to prove that anything the boys can do, she can do too. So you have a situation here. You have a female security guard, and she is way over the top. And I don't know why nobody got her together before now, because there's been instances before this happened that possibly could have prevented this. There was a video presented of her grabbing up a woman. The woman is on the ground and she's striking her. Apparently this was a customer of the 7-Eleven as well. How was she able to get away with that? Like, really, you can't, you're security. You're hired help. Like, you're not a cop. You're not police authority even. You're a guard. You're someone that's hired by some security company or whatever to stand there and get paid $12 an hour or whatever to make sure that people aren't stealing Snickers and chips. So some of them, they take it way too far. Ultimately, she ended up being sentenced to 5.5 to 14 years In my opinion, that is nowhere near enough time for what happened. The guy was there with his significant other who he had been with for years. They tried to claim, and this is her defense team, that, oh, he had methamphetamine in his system. Okay, let's say hypothetically he did. What does that have to do with her actions? Let's say hypothetically he had methamphetamine in his system. Okay, he skips the line and goes into the store. She gets him together and takes him outside. He doesn't really fight her. When she's grabbing him up, he's like got his hands up or whatever. He does like kind of swipe the gun out of his face, understandably so. He doesn't want a gun in his damn face. I'm telling you, man, this stuff is ridiculous. So why? This happened apparently in 2020. I want to say like August, September, something like that, 2020. And it's just now, she's just now getting a sentence for it here some 5 years later. I wonder why this took so long to make its way through the system. But the fact that we are still seeing people being prosecuted and sentenced for stuff that they did during the COVID era is wild to me, man. I guess it's kind of crazy to think that the pandemic, that was 5 years ago. Wow, time really flies. But I stood firm. I didn't get the jab. I wasn't advocating for the jab. I didn't have my family get the jab. I didn't trust it. I didn't trust much of what they were talking about. And it's funny how you skip forward to now and there's all types of people who were injured by the jab, like regular people and prominent people, like celebrities or people in the news media, like Chris Cuomo. He got injured by it. Megyn Kelly said she got injured by it. It's been a few others. You have regular people that say that this and that happened as a result of them getting it. They were perfectly healthy. There's a couple reports that I seen. They were backed up by a few studies. They were backed up by some statistics. They said that more people passed away from complications behind getting the jab than from COVID itself. And that's just wild to me, man. That has me just so glad that I am the way that I am. If I believe in something, I stand on it. If I don't believe in something, I stand on that. And people around me applied pressure trying to get me to sign up for that. And I just was not going to do it. They were well-meaning people, of course, but I didn't trust it. It had been pushed out too quickly. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna let them stick me with some mystery cocktail talking about this will protect me. Last but not least, and I'll let you guys go, I thought it was disgusting how the president of the United States, Biden, faked like he was getting jabbed. The syringe was empty. The video's out there. You can see it on YouTube. He faked like he was gonna get the jab or was getting the jab. The syringe was empty. He also has said, and this is also on YouTube, you can find a clip of this, that you're not going to get COVID if you get these vaccinations. And that didn't turn out to be true either. When people started getting sick behind getting it, they then tried to walk it back saying, oh, what we meant was you would still get it, it just wouldn't be as bad. That's not what y'all said. And see, it's stuff like that that basically explains why I was so distrusting about the way that they were trying to push this. They were saying that black folks should get it first. It's racial justice, racial equality if black folks get it first. Yes, tell the group that historically has had negative impacts as a result of getting vaccines in the past, that they should get in line first to get it. Oh man, what a crazy several years that was. I'm gonna leave it there though, you guys. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. And hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.